just sort of related to this whole putting drugs and drinks thing. I was just perusing my newspapers.com and came upon a fun article from the Los Angeles Times dated February 25th, 1902. Headline, "They thirst for cocaine."
When was this? 82?
02.
02.
1902. And also I realized I should
So this is more like a glowing endorsement than a warning.
yeah, exactly. I should do it again like this.
Cocaine flying off the shelves.
Try it.
They thirst for cocaine.
We've had that knob the whole
I
time.
always forget I have that. Yeah.
We've had that the whole time. There's so many. We need to go back and re-edit the videos the episodes so we can put that in like everything. I say at least.
What do you want to tell the world?
I think we just need to go back and give Rivers kratom every
I know. We need to
Ideas are flowing
redux.
now.
We need to redux the Corona Diaries, but just have Rivers on
baby.
kratom the whole time.
Hey, Kratom, put me in the crate and stamp me funny. That's all I'm saying.
I'll start smoking and quit again.
Yeah.
We'll see how many days before Rivers has to go to rehab.
Yeah. It's just-
People are going to
He'll
rehab
start.
for this shit, really?
Yeah, oh,
What do
yeah.
people like in rehab on heroin think about people? On kratom? They're like, bitch.
They're fucking
Rival gangs.
that they think
like-
people.
It's like a Bob Saget. Like, you ever sucked a dick for kratom? I mean, it's got to be.
They 100% think they're a fucking candy baby. I mean, I used to be addicted to heroin, and
What, you addicted to
I can't
cupcakes?
believe people are fucking addicted to kratom. But then at the same time, I can because it's like marketed as some safe thing.
Well, yeah, this is LA Times, 1902. Soda fountain fiends multiplying. Slaves to the Coca-Cola habit that has to be satisfied. So I remember back in the day, they'd be like, oh, did you know that
There's cocaine.
Coca-Cola had cocaine? This is an article about the problems that are arising from this.
So crazy that they transcended this to become a huge mega corporation.
Yeah, one of
Kids
the
loved it
biggest.
from day one. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
just hooked to it, you know.
Los Angeles physician says it is as dangerous as any dope. Soda fountain proprietors struck a bonanza when the drink known as Coca-Cola was introduced. The beverages sprung on a public desiring variety and change. It stands first in flavor and in popularity, and instead of waning, is on the increase. This is what the men behind the marble counters of Los Angeles say. They go even further and claim that the brown beverage's quality is peculiar to those potions which make habituates or fiends of their drinkers. So people
Chicken heads.
Yes. Yeah, people have a fucking issue.
Mark ass bitches.
Oh, yeah. They're going crazy in LA for this shit in 1902. Like all newspaper stories, it's broken up into sections.
So you guys are like a quasi-history podcast sometimes. I'm sure you know this, but Coca-Cola was based on, it was a popular drink in the late 1800s, which was French wine mixed with cocaine.
Yes.
Ulysses S. Grant was a big fan of this beverage.
Yeah.
And Coca-Cola was an attempt to create a non-alcoholic version that still had the cocaine in it.
Complete with cocaine,
But you could buy it over the counter, so it was like fine.
So the Civil War was won on the back of cocaine and French wine.
Yeah, I think it was port, actually. It was like port wine,
you're
too.
right.
Yeah, so it was like the
Like
thickest...
syrupy ass. Like
Yeah, you think your kratom drink is making your mouth feel all fucking weird. Imagine port wine and a bunch of Coke. This section of the story says, yesterday's illustration. Yesterday, a well-dressed businessman dropped into a Spring Street ice cream parlor where soda water may be had in all of its alluring variety of concoctions. As soon as he had entered the door, one of the white-coated attendants said to the other, "There comes one of our Coca-Cola fiends." So it's like a businessman in 1902, and they're like, "There's that fucking junkie. Look at him."
There's also when like soda jerk was an occupation.
Yeah, I love they're wearing like lab
I
coats
love
and
it.
shit. Yeah.
Literally like using the public as test bunnies for this cocaine drink.
I love this description of just what boils down to chugging.
Well, I love that they made like pharmacists like make people Cokes and ice cream.
Yeah.
Kind of like dentists had to do barber shop stuff. You know, it's the same.
Right.
concept.
Well, back then they all had like fucking crazy drugs in them, and now we're back. We've looped all the way around. After the gentleman had quaffed the coffee-colored draft in evident appreciation, one of the drink dispensers volunteered some interesting information regarding Coca-Cola's victims. According to his statement and those of several others who were in a position to observe, a great many people in the Los Angeles area have contracted the Coca-Cola habit. It is advertised to cure you of that tired feeling and is said by its habituates to have medicinal virtues that soothe the overworked mind and nerves.
People drinking cocaine have been turning out scripts like crazy.
100%. Yeah. Like, keep in mind, we're not actually talking about Coca-Cola. We're talking about cocaine. It's like,
people are promised Coca-Cola with acting work.
Yeah. And restaurant ideas. Lots of them.
People are sucking dicks for Coca-Cola.
A young politician of the city who occupies a responsible position drinks his Coca-Cola twice a day regularly. He declares that it has become very attractive to him and almost necessary on account of the relief it gives his nervous system.
Very attractive to me.
As he scratched his throat, he gave these quotes.
One could say I'm horny for it.
He admits that he has...
Feels good on my penis.
My swizzle stick, as I
Helps
call
me
it.
get things done when I flick my little dick. Makes me feel good. Good. Yes. And I write policies and I drink my Coca-Cola. Yum. Feels good.
I demand acknowledgement.
I demand acknowledgement for everything I've done.
My work is impeccable.
Yum. Feels good on my little penis.
These guys are crayed. These guys are crayed out right now.
K-hole.
I can't even hang on this level.
it's
Rivers is crying.
It's the K pool.
Yeah.
Taking a swim dip in the K pool.
It's the best K-hole I've ever...
Yes. I will enjoy my Coca-Cola.
James Rodriguez thinks he can challenge me.
Well, I'll see you in City Hall with my enormous penis. And I will fight you with my muscles and my Coca-Cola.
Take your pants and shoes.
Because I have ideas.
You will chase my motor car that goes auga.
You have wimpy little legs and I have ideas. Coca-Cola.
I take back all the times I say I wish Rivers would smoke weed. He'd be so fucking annoying.
That'd be awesome. Oh, come on.
It'd be the worst
We're
thing
acting like
ever.
he's this virgin. My man has smoked weed before.
He's crying, laughing.
We're coming up on the 20th anniversary of the last time I smoked weed.
Wow,
Damn, really?
We gotta
June
celebrate.
Better time to start it again.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah. But I have to live at Sam's house while I'm doing it.
Okay.
While I'm
That's fine.
while I'm,
Say, you're also stealing the fact that my coked out 20s politician is flawless. Flawless characterization.
I'll show you my teapot dome.
My typewriter cannot withstand the power of my mighty penis.
He says that his habit, he has a habit, but he thinks it's a very good one, both because of its essential virtues and its cheapness.
Just the cokiness of this verbiage.
That's what I say.
I find it
about,
attractive to
Any
me.
corner, I can purchase this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I say about weed. So I can't. I relate to this man deeply.
I go to Boyle Heights and meet so many interesting people. And for a tuppence, they'll give me a ladleful.
People.
This section is the cocaine does it. 2 or 3 of the largest sellers of soft drinks in the city were interviewed on the subject yesterday, and they stated that a great many of their patrons call regularly and often for the drink, and it is conceded by those who understand its nature that Coca-Cola contains cocaine. They say that this accounts for its hold that it has upon its drinkers, and it is also claimed that very few women indulge to any great extent.
What?
That's bullshit.
Women love cocaine.
Well, maybe not
Maybe
1902.
their husbands had to allow it, back in that day.
Oh, tell that to Grace Slick. I'm trying to think of some.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah, tell that to Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
That's Grace Slick.
I mean, you know,
For two.
I thought that was a made-up name.
No, Jefferson Airplane.
Airplane, Starship, the
don't
whole
listen to
Solo work.
yeah, solo work, that stuff with Paul Katner. Awesome. To determine if it's possible whether the cocaine in the beverage may be injurious or not, and if so, to what extent, an interview was held with a prominent physician of the city who is considered by his professional brethren as an expert on questions relating to kindred drugs used as an anesthetics.
Okay. He's an expert.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
fucking
Tony
cop.
Montana here.
Yeah.
And then this last section, what a doctor says. He claims that the Coca-Cola habit is a dangerous one to contract. Quote, if Coca-Cola contains even the smallest percentage of cocaine, said he, no one should allow himself to become a victim of it. And its effect would be similar in nature, though to a lesser degree perhaps, to those noticed in confirmed cocaine and morphine users. If I'm not misinformed, the beverage contains cocaine and therefore is a dangerous drink. So,
Well,
I want to know how much cocaine was in a Coke compared to how much cocaine is in like a line of cocaine.
I don't think it was much, if I remember. I remember from the tour at the Coca-Cola plant.
well, of course, they're like, it wasn't a lot.
There wasn't any. It was.
No, we don't talk about that. And don't investigate how we got our sugar either from the third world.
Don't investigate our labor practices.
Yeah.
enjoy the yummy sugar. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the Coke and the slaves. Coca-Cola's great. But yeah.
What a benevolent company they are.
But yeah, I fucking
They
love
own
that.
all our favorite energy drink brands.
Yeah,
We're actually sponsored by Coke.
As much as we're sitting here shit talking, we're also drinking their goddamn kind of weird Pepsi or Dr. Pepper or
that's
whatever the fuck
that's
this is.
7-Up Keurig, my
Is
friend.
it?
Yeah,
Oh
they're their own
God.
thing.
Thank God.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh no,
so-
this has fentanyl in it.
Oh no!
What doesn't, though? You know?
Give it to me. I need it now.
I had an orange the other day that had fentanyl in it. You know what I mean? It's everywhere.
Fenton orange.
Fenton orange. That is what it was sold to me as, was a
Just had
fentanyl-laced
like
orange.
fucking like pills stuck in the skin of it.
It was a guy outside who was selling fruit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yum, yum, give me some.
Hell yeah, dude.
Apparently, that's all you have to do to get away from a cop now is just scream fentanyl, and they'll like fall
Yeah.
and like start twitching.
Yeah. They'll just
You can run away.
Oh shit. But yeah, that's the news from 1902, y'all.
Do you think when this came out, the Coca-Colas, they're just sitting there around the office going, "This is a hit piece."
Oh yeah.
We're ruined.
Yeah.
Ruined.
Probably so. If there's the thing, if you grow up in the South, you'll meet people who claim that their grandparents almost got invited to invest in Coca-Cola by John
Everybody,
Pemberton.
yeah.
That's like the Southern, that's like the Southern version of like, oh yeah, I saw Bill Murray in an elevator.
Well, when you factor in all these things that were common back then, like we're all from the South, like they had the Coca-Cola with cocaine, they had the leaded gasoline, there's just all these things add up to violence and, just it all makes so much more sense when you realize.
Oh yeah.